My name is Ken McNeely, and I'm from South Bend, and I'm 72 years old. I lived with A-Fib, or atrial fibrillation, for 9 or 10 years.
Atrial fibrillation is a prevalent healthcare problem. More than 5 million people in the United States live with this condition. And in 2050, this number will climb to almost 12 million. Atrial fibrillation carries significant morbidities. I knew Ken for several years by now. He's had atrial fibrillation for a long period of time. Unfortunately, he could not tolerate anticoagulation well due to his high risk for bleeding. When the left atrial appendage closure device came to town, St. Joe Hospital became the first center to acquire the technology. And we worked with the heart vascular team. We adopted the technology quickly, and Ken was one of our first patients. The first step that we do is doing a transesophageal echocardiogram. And as you see on this image, there is a camera that's advanced through the mouth, and we look at the heart from behind. The purpose of this procedure is, number one, to make sure that there is no clot in the heart. And the second thing is to measure the appendage to choose the right size of the device.
This is not even an incision. When they do a catheter procedure, they call it a puncture. So they're not even cutting you with a scalpel. I felt fine in like 3 days.
So we do this procedure without incisions. We use only catheters and wires. We advance our wires through the common femoral veins into the right side of the heart. And from the right side of the heart, we make a little hole through the wall that separates the two sides of the heart, and we make it to the left side of the heart. Once we are on the left side of the heart, we advance our catheter to this little pocket, which is the left atrial appendage. We take our images, we do the measurements, and once this is done, then the Watchman device will be advanced to the catheter itself, and we position it and deploy it. Once the device is deployed, we disconnect it from the delivering catheter, and we repeat our measurements to make sure that the device is staying still and in position.
I'm telling you, it's 3 days, and no, they tell you not to lift anything heavy for like 7 days. It's amazing. It's really amazing technology. A year ago, I was on about 7 or 8 drugs. I'm glad I did it, and I've got it behind me. And I'm taking 3 or 4 less drugs. And hopefully in 4 months of Plavix, then we reevaluate, and I hope to either have nothing or maybe 81 milligram aspirin for life.